Today I wanted to give you a serious tutorial on some things that might make it simpler for you inside of Vimeo. So, if you don't use Vimeo, maybe you use YouTube or maybe you use some other platform, today I'm going to show you just a couple things inside of Vimeo that you can do to make it so that your clients can interact with your videos even more quickly and maybe make some sales. So over here, there is a section called interactivity. When you click there, it has several different parts and pieces. It has chapters, forms, cards, end screen. We're going to take a second and look at the end screen. So inside of the end screen, sometimes it's a default to more videos, which this one set to a default of more videos. But this is an invitation into my program called Lights, Camera, Action. So I'm going to go and do it as a call to action. I want this to be a call to action, and I'm going to say, are you ready to start scaling with video? And I have too many characters, which is a good thing to look at. Ready to start scaling with video? Simpler, easier, shorter, right? Then I'm going to say in the description, join me inside of Lights, Camera, Action to use video to scale your business. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is I want to have my URL. So I'm just going to pop that over here. I'm just going to pull up the website that I want, which is Matt Care Work With Me Backdoor. I'm going to put the URL here, and then I'm going to put a button that says Enroll Now. So now, if they click on this button inside of here, it will take them to my enrollment site. The other thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to add a background image. Now, right now, it's just got a black image. I'm going to add a background image, and I've already made this. We're going to go to my desktop, and then we're going to go inside of Lights, Camera, Action, and I've got a logo with a blue background. So it's going to load that. So now you see I've positioned this so that the logo is above, and it's branded, and then it says ready to start scaling with video. Join me inside Lights, Camera, Action to use video to scale your business. The other thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to also add this into the description. So this says it's invite into Lights, Camera, Action, no captions, which I'm just going to take. I'll just leave that, so that's just a reference for me. But then I'm going to put right here, join me inside of Lights, Camera, Action, and start up leveling your video today. Click the link. Then I'm going to put the link right there. Check for spelling. Oh, leveling. There we go. Okay. So now I've got the link in two different places. I've got it here at the end screen, and I've got it down here in the description, so that way they know that they can either click this button right here, and when they click it, it will take them to my website where they will be able to look and enroll into Lights, Camera, Action. And same here, I'm just going to double check the links, scroll down, and they can enroll inside of Lights Camera Action. So that is the end screen. That is one of the ways that you can adjust this. I love using the end screen because then that makes this whole video with that end screen, everything that we've done there. Whoops, call to action. See, now I just lost it because I went back off of it and I didn't save it. So you're going to get it one more time. I'm going to do it for you one more time so that way it's very clear. Ready to scale with video. Join me inside of Lights Camera. I like to capitalize these because it's the name of a title. Lights Camera Action. And start your video journey. Paste the link. Enroll now. Add the background image and save. Okay, so the other things that you could do here, you could actually add a form. You could require beforehand, before somebody watches the video. Say, for example, you do a free training, but you want to capture people's emails. And so you say, oh, you can watch the replay. You could require that they, before the video, during the video, or after the video, maybe you have a certain point in the video where you give them information and you say, now I'm going to give you even more information coming up in the next part of the video. During the video, at a certain start time, you could require that they have their email address, they enter their first and last name, and then ask them to sign up for your mailing list. And then you can actually connect different host services right here so that it would actually link directly back to your host service. So that's one option. You could have, so those are forms, and that's either before the video, during the video, or after the video. Say, for example, you want to capture the information that somebody watched. You want to capture their email address at the end of the video. Great, no problem. Or you can put it before the video, before they've even watched the video. Say, hey, do you want, I would recommend to either have it during the video, because then you have a little bit of a tease why they would want to watch the video, and then they could give their email address to continue watching. And if they don't want to give you their email address, no problem. They don't watch the rest of the video, but they've gotten a little bit of information out of that. So that's a form. You can have cards. Now this is also something to link to in the middle of videos. Say, for example, you wanted to have some sort of form or some sort of website that they would go to. You would add a card somewhere inside of the video. Say, for example, right here, you wanted to add a card. So you'd scroll to a certain portion of the video, and then you'd pause right there. You'd say add card, and you'd have the placement at that specific time, and you'd add a title card. This is something that you may have to upgrade for, depending on what your website or what your Vimeo subscription is like. The other things that you can add to the program, Lights Camera Act. The other interactivity things, so we've done one of the other ones that you might want to use is chapters. Say, for example, you have a very long video. Maybe it's 20 minutes or 30 minutes or 40 minutes. You can scrub through and you can watch at a certain point in time, and you could say, okay, this seems like a good point in time to break. And you could add a chapter break, and then they could skip to the different things. This is also something that's applicable to YouTube videos. You can add chapters inside of YouTube videos, so that way they could skip ahead to a certain time point in the video. So those are a few of the interactivity points chapters, forms, cards, and end screens. Now again, under end screen, there are so many different options. I'm going to just show you. You can have it so that it loops. This might be something that you would have on a video that is playing on your website continuously, having it on a loop. You could have it so that it goes back to a thumbnail at the very end. You could have it so that it's empty, it goes back to text. It has sharing options. So you could say for example, at the end of the video, it's one of your videos that's very powerful and you want people just to share it. You could have a sharing option there to share to Facebook, share to YouTube, share to Instagram. Share to LinkedIn, any of those different places. More videos is another option. Sometimes more videos is the default option that is set inside of Vimeo. So choosing what your end screen will be could be really powerful and could actually build more leads inside of your videos. So interactivities, those are some of the ways that you can use interactivity. Hope this has been helpful.